Hey guys, sorry about that. Alright, back. Hello, Ghost. Corsair, good to see you guys. This should be a pretty short stream. I don't think much is gonna happen, honestly. Yeah. Alright, we'll just wait a little bit. I guess I should post in Discord. Yeah, I'll put in Discord, why not? Just give me a sec. Oh, no, you guys can hear that. It's very loud, sorry about that. Yeah, I'll just wait for people to come on. I might play some Type Racer. I don't know. Make the time pass by while I wait for people to join. That's how we always pass the time, right, guys? Just play some Type Racer. Okay. Yeah, I haven't streamed in a long time. I think, yeah, second stream of 2021. Yeah, I'll just wait for people. We'll do a typing race. Just do it really quickly. I'm gonna type so fast, if you blink, you're gonna miss it. This is really bad. I'm choking so bad. Wow, that was bad. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Sorry about that. Back. Hey Kai, how you doing? That was a very bad typing race, not gonna lie. Okay, I think we got enough people to get started. Yeah, basically, I don't really... Honest truth is, I don't really have too many updates on the game. It's not like... Yeah, I wouldn't say it's anything crazy, but like... So in terms of the shooting ability, I don't... Yeah, again, like I said, not many updates. I'm still learning the gameplay ability system, like the ins and outs, like effects, attributes, abilities, ability tasks, all that good stuff. So like all I got here is like just the pot switching weapons. Like if you can see, like kinda it's really small, but in the own tags, like the tags change. You know. And then for like all these other stuff, I have a nothing tag just because like I don't really have the animations for a lot of these stuffs, like box. I mean, the idea is to have like a fire rifle and a fire pistol ability. So when you click the left mouse button, like, you know, an ability fires off. So like, right now there is an ability, but it literally just doesn't do anything. So like, yeah, so you see like fire pistol ability gets activated, and the reason why it gets printed out twice each time is because it prints once on the server, once on the client. It's locally predicted abilities, so it gets called on the client and then the server later on. Yeah, so nothing that interesting. I'm doing well, Corsair. I'm doing well. How are you? Jeff, good seeing you. Yeah, nothing crazy. So yeah, this stream should be pretty short because I really don't have too many updates. I was working on the animation stuff and even the spawning of the projectile, but I didn't really finish it, so I literally just undid all my changes because it was they just weren't good. But yeah, like that's literally it. Like, I mean, I can like go over the code. It's not that crazy either. I think literally all I do is, so like in this character class, no, this is the ALS one. Well, I did have to make slight modifications to the character class. So basically, this function is misleading. It doesn't really do like the attachment of the weapon mesh to the character's hand socket. All it does, it just applies the effect that grants tags, as well as granting the ability. Then there's also this one that just does the opposite, so like it removes effects, removes tags, and thereby ungrants the ability. How long do you think it's gonna take to finish? I don't know. I mean, this project is, I keep changing the purpose of this project. Like, you know, at the very start, I actually ridiculously, mistakenly thought that I could actually remake this crazy game. But now it's kind of just a sandbox project. I mean, it'll come along. Come along, especially because the first thing I decided to work on, which is shooting, is proving to be very difficult. So yeah, that's why it's like taking some time. How long do I think it's gonna take? I don't know, year. It's gonna be a sandbox project where I test like multiple things, you know. And then of course, so which server? I don't know yet. I mean, AWS is probably the obvious choice, but I do want to experiment with other cloud platforms like Google and Microsoft. But yeah, that's really all I did. So like, this is an ALS function, advanced locomotion system plugin. That's like how all these like for example, this blue guy is not from me, as well as all the nice animations. That's not me at all. That was from a plugin. So I just like overrode one of the functions. So this one, set overlay state, this basically just gets called, it's so annoying. Just gets called when I select a new option. But again, like I said, all that does, all I modified this to do is first apply this effect. This one, which literally does, it just removes like existing tags and like adds some new tags, and then it also removes like one of these effects, which is important because it'll remove the ability, the old ability that they had, depending on what they had before, and then depending on what they equip, assuming it's a valid weapon, which in this case is only rifle and pistol, it'll apply one of these effects, which will grant an ability. Sup, Talus? How are you doing? Leo, good to see you. Which one do I recommend? Corsair. Honestly, I terrible person to ask when it comes to recommendations. I don't really have too many because I haven't tried them out. I hope I can get you a better answer to that one day, though. Yes, Deluxe. I'll try to make it as public as I can. The reason why I don't know 100% is because like I don't even know if I still don't know the legalities, to be quite frank. Not that there would be any legal issues, I think, because I mean this is pretty educational project. Like I'm not gonna like microtransactions or anything. But yeah, nothing too crazy. So yeah, I grant abilities through gameplay effects, and as a result, I remove gameplay abilities by removing gameplay effects. So that's again, that's pretty much all I did. I can just show it again real quick. So we'll do full screen so it can be better soon. But yeah, all it is. So like right now, own tag, state that holding that nothing, because I mean it's literally holding nothing. And that'll apply to most of these, because again, I only had abilities for the rifle and pistol just because like there is no, I don't have animations for any of this other stuff. I actually just realized I downloaded the default starter pack, the default animation starter pack offered by Epic Games. It doesn't even have a pistol fire animation, so I don't even know if I can do that anymore. But yeah, so like this. So if I go to like debug, it's like next category. So you can see like the effect that's active on it right now. If I go to the next section, I don't even know this stuff. See, it's like very hard to see. It's so small, but you can see like the ability it has right now is the rifle ability. And then when you switch, it's the pistol one. But of course, again, if you go to any one of these, there's nothing, no abilities. Corsair, I don't blame you, man. This stuff is very confusing, but that's why we're here figuring this stuff all out together. But yeah, another thing I didn't do too many other changes. I did some small like configuration setting changes with the ALS plugin. One and only, what about voice chat and host migration? I have that as topics. I just don't know how, when I'll get them. What do you mean by host migration exactly? I've heard that term before, but I probably don't even know it. Just want to clarify. But voice chat is definitely something I want to tackle to eventually. Just don't know a set date. Like I've been looking into like Vivox. If that's even how you pronounce it, Vivox, Vivix. But yeah, just some like ALS configuration settings. Like I disabled climbing, so like I can't climb over this ramp anymore, this cube. I got rid of rolling. Or I didn't get rid of it, I just turned it off. So like when you're in the air and you land on the ground after, you don't roll anymore. It's like that's not a thing in Fortnite. There's actually not a lot of animations in Fortnite when you think about it, which I never really realized until recently when I started like playing it again in like creative mode. Yes, affix. Yes, sir. The combo. Karukio, how are you doing, sir? Developing a game is full of confusions, Corsair. I completely agree. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really have much else. Now I actually have to get the animation to play, so like, you know, instead of just like printing out in the screen, because that is all my abilities do right now, is just print to the screen. Like for example, so I showed you how we grant and ungrant the abilities, which we do through server RPCs. I don't use an ability to do that. I know the Gas Shooter project does that, but I was talking to someone on Discord, and that's basically what they do, so I kind of just follow them. And also it's seen much simpler to do things through effects for this ungranting and granting abilities upon equipping and unequipping weapons. But yeah, literally all my ability, it's just a log statement. That's really it. The host leaving the game doesn't end it. Oh yeah, one and only. I mean that's I mean probably not, just because like I don't, host migration is only a thing for listen servers, I believe. Right? So like dedicated servers, you don't have that problem. That's why people use dedicated servers, but the downside, of course, you know, I gotta be impartial here. It's just more expensive. like significantly. See you, of course, sir. Good to see you. 999. The game's not done yet, so there's no way to launch it right now. I mean, you can launch the older game, and that game is actually still running, but like, it's not fun. Well, I don't know if it's not fun, but it's like just not. I'm personally not proud of that creation, but that's why I'm redoing things again from the start. Affix, taking a break from game dev. Get back once you got the team together. Affix, that's all good. No problem in taking a break. How big is your team gonna get though, Affix? I'm curious. Or Affix. Okay, but yeah, that's all my ability does. I have been looking at the gas shooter and gas documentation projects. So one thing I realized about the gas documentation project, and this is probably the same with the gas shooter project, they don't deal with predictively spawning of the projectile that gets fired from the gun. So I thought that was very interesting. Like, they just spawn on the server. So I thought that was very interesting. I don't really have a problem with that. The gas shooter project, though, at least that one uses a line trace, but I still don't think they predictively spawn anything. I mean, that can get predictively spawning can get tricky too, just because like, I mean, spawning something on the client and the server, you eventually have to get rid of that thing on the client. Because once you spawn something on the client, like, that's the authority, the client's going to have authority over it. So there's not going to be some server correction. It's not like some value that can be corrected. Affix, two others. So you have a team of 3. Still, the other 2 are still learning. That's interesting. So is that going to be it? Like, or are you going to like grow it to be even more? And I don't know, what was that? Are you gonna have proximity chat? I don't know. Deluxe. Hi, I'm Brazilian. Are you going to do mobile? Ugh, maybe. Honestly, I'm gonna write some of this down. Mobile might actually be something. It's tough. Proximity chat though. Do they have proximity chat for when proximity voice chat or proximity text chat? I forget if Fortnite has proximity text chat, voice chat, or both. Mobile though is definitely something on the list, but again, these things are gonna take a while, so I gotta be careful with this list. I can't. It's taking forever to finish this shooting ability, but I think I'm actually close because now I'm actually like spending more time on it. Probably because of the New Year resolution, honeymoon period. But yeah, we'll add mobile. We'll put in parentheses big maybe. I want more. Ooh, I didn't even V come. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Coom. I didn't even think about that. ALS on mobile. I haven't even tried that. That's gonna be interesting. 999. I did not know that. I don't. Proximity voice. That's gonna be. It's gonna get a maybe, but like. I don't know. That might be a bit. There's a lot that goes in the proximity voice chat. I mean, like, I'm just thinking from the performance end, right? Like, if you have like 15 people right next to each other, it's like that they're all talking at once. Yeah, yes, one and only. I'm using Hales before replicate. Affix, I want more people with a higher skill set, but I think I have to do with only 2 teammates for now. Affix, that's a tough problem. It's a tough problem. I was trying to make a computer science joke about that. But I failed. But yeah, anyway, back to shooting real quickly in games. Yeah, so Gas Shooter Project, they actually do use line trace, so that is very interesting. I don't think they predictably spawn anything, but I have to look at that on my own. But yeah, that is gonna be what I do next. First the animation, and then two, the I guess line trace, like actually spawning the projectile and making it aim at something and stuff. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with this stuff. I'm not even too familiar with what a line trace is exactly. I just know it's used for projectile shooting. For the animation stuff, well, really both of that stuff, I got using ability task. So I don't really think I have much too else to talk about. I could start looking at this stuff like during the stream, like right now, but I don't know. I don't want to bore you guys too much. Are you gonna have both first person and third person? One and only. That I don't know. I think does ALS. I'm forgetting if ALS has a built-in first person mode. If not, then probably not. Probably won't do that. What mouse you got? The Razer Death Adder V2. I think that's what it's called. I think I can show on the camera here. Have you been working on the map yet? No, I'll probably be toward the end. Line trace is cheaper than projectiles, I guess. What do you mean by cheaper? Because I mean either way I still need to spawn the projectile. So it's like, it's not, I don't think I'm choosing one or the other, but I could also be misunderstanding your statement. Okay, that's good then. They have it. I'll put that on the list actually. That should be easy then. That one shouldn't be bad. I'll add that to my list. ALS, switch camera to FP and TP. What games do you like playing when not coding? Destiny, Call of Duty, Battlefield? I like Call of Duty. Yeah, I mean, last stream we played Warzone. That was really fun. I don't play it too often. I don't really play too many video games too often. But I mean, I like all of those games. I played all of those games, like a version of all of those games. So those are all really good games. ALS switch camera to FP and TP. I believe that. I believe you, VCOM. There probably is a function for that. I just never had the chance to look at that before. But yeah. Oh, thank you, Flopram. I wonder who that is. But yeah, I'm gonna... That's pretty much it. I don't have too much else. I think I prepared... Well, also, there was just nothing too much to prepare for because I didn't have much done. Or I did, but it just wasn't done. So I just, like, kind of did a nice git reset. Because it wasn't... It was kind of glitching out. But, yeah. It's amazing, one and only. That's what I like to hear. Using ALS v3, my game is almost done excluding story and levels. That's good. I wonder how long that'll take to do the rest. I mean, I guess I could start looking at this stuff. I don't know. I'm a little hesitant to start looking at this stuff on stream just because it is, because I was looking at some of this stuff earlier in terms of, like, this ability task for playing animation montages and then waiting for an event. And I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty complicated. Holy cow, it's late. Go to sleep. Alexander. Not for me. It's only 5:30. I'm guessing it's probably like midnight around where you are. That's gonna be my guess. Alexander. But no, it's only 5:30. It's not too late right now. I got a Discord message. Just gonna quickly respond to that. You could add a choice to be third person or third first person. Yeah, Deluxe, I think. From someone else watching the stream, Mr. VCom, it shouldn't be that bad to do. The next step, yeah, I gotta look at this ability task. So ability task, basically, in your gameplay abilities, you usually trigger ability tasks, which are basically like asynchronous tasks. So like you can have multiple ability tasks all going on at the same time doing different things. In this case, with firing weapons, the main thing will probably be playing an animation montage, so the actual shooting animation, and then the spawning of the projectile going out. So in this gas documentation project, what they do is they make a custom ability task that plays an animation montage and then waits for an event. So like, from what I understand, are you making a commercial game on Steam? That's a good question, one and only. Again, I gotta be careful with what I do. I don't know the legality of it. I mean, obviously, I'm not gonna charge money for this. It's open source anyway. It's going to stay open source. It's all about teaching people, but I don't even know if I'm allowed to put it on Steam. Some guy joked like a while ago about the stream, like saying you should put it on the Epic Game Store. I'm like, that would be kind of a meme. Bull McCabe, does gas really speed things up? Seems like a lot of work to learn how to use it. Honestly, Bull McCabe, I'm gonna have to get back to you on that at a later date when I actually better understand gameplay ability system, because my understanding from people who actually know it, from what I've heard, is that like it does take a lot to learn them, and once you do, it speeds things up dramatically in terms of like development. And also, it's supposed to be an optimized framework if used properly. So maybe you can add things XP to level up and earn things like weapons or reps. Maybe, I don't know. Deluxe. Maybe if I were making my own game, but for Fortnite Clone / Flop Night, probably not. Because I don't know. I mean, this stuff's gonna take a while anyway. I don't know how many new quote unquote game features I want to add. But yeah, back to this ability task. Basically, it plays an animation montage, and then I guess at one point it waits for this function to be called in the gameplay ability. So basically, how it works. Let's go this from the start. So ability activates, right, and inside it starts the ability task. And then once the ability task goes to this function, it calls a function in the main ability that essentially spawns the projectile. So I was in the process of basically just understanding this. Not getting into line trace stuff yet. That's the hope. But yeah. Where are we regarding the project? That's a all right. JCKC one and what or a lot of questions here. Where are we? Honestly, someone on Twitch asked where are we regarding the project. I mean, not too many updates. Like I said, we grant and ungrant abilities via weapon effects. Or sorry, gameplay effects. We grant and ungrant abilities via adding and removing gameplay effects. It's not too much, so right now I'm holding a rifle. And when you change to the pistol, if you look at the left, this is all debug information with regards to the ability system. So as you can see, the ability changed, so the own tag. If I go back to like this state, you know, nothing. And right now, all the ability does, it literally just prints. Like, it doesn't do anything, but it will do something. I'm JC. Oh, JC, you changed your name or you made a new account? You probably changed your name. Let's see. Okay, why wouldn't I be allowed? All those assets are free to use. There are tons of Fortnite clones that charge money. Is that true, one and only? I didn't know that. I know there's 1v1.lol. I mean, that's a pretty blatant Fortnite clone, but I don't think they charge money. Like, I think it's a free-to-play web app. By the way, has somebody met with such an error when I open level on Android? It crashes and rarely opens. Can it be caused with some materials compilation errors because there's some yellow errors concerned about? What error are you getting on the client? And what error are you getting on the server in your logs? You maybe had a battle pass. That I think I will get sued for. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what I'm talking about. Alright, Vkum, I'll try it right now. I believe you with the camera. Ugh. Wait. Oh. Wait. Oh, it's hold C. I'm an idiot. I didn't know that. Wait, so how does that work? But then you don't see the weapon though. But I guess that could be changed. That's probably just like a value you toggle to like go a little farther back or something. I really don't know. Interesting. Thank you, Vkum. V. But yeah, I gotta understand this ability task. I think what's confusing me right now is that, so this is how the ability, this is the constructor for the ability task, and then the activate function gets called, like, I mean, basically right away. This will call this function. And then they play the montage through the ability system component. So that makes sense. And then they assign a bunch of delegates, including ones in the anem instance. And then they do this. I don't know what this does. Set anem root motion translation scale. I don't know. But they do it. And then I guess that's it. And then at one point the delegates will can't cancel. That's where the wait for event part gets in. That's why it's called play montage and wait for event. Because you do stuff asynchronously and then delegates will get called eventually. But it's asynchronous to the main game. Bonjour, finding Jay. Good to see you. I love your. You haven't changed your profile, or maybe you did. Actually, I think you did change your profile picture with the flag. Oh man, good to see you. Isle of New York. New Year's Eve is one example. Battle Royale was an indie developer, and there are a lot of paid clones. Might as well teach and get money for your work. With early access, you can communicate. Big Fry. Ooh, one and only. You're getting me. Give me some good ideas now. I gotta think about that then. Is there going to be a storyline? No, probably not deluxe. It's probably just gonna be like it's probably just gonna be battle royale. I don't have time to do story. That's a whole nother realm of game development that I don't know if I want to touch. Just trying to tackle mainly multiplayer and cloud development. Funny that you say that. I found a new picture going through an old drive. New picture. Finding Jay. Oh. Yeah. Let's I'll look at this. We'll look. Finding Jay is I believe they only got on Twitch right now. Can you permit me? I mean, I still got it. I think it's just a warning. I don't know how it works actually. I like this. I can show this. This is stream safe. I should make this my wallpaper, like my desktop wallpaper. I might do that actually. That's funny. Now let me get off Type Racer. Yeah, I think the only thing I'm confused about though now is so montage set blending. Okay, so I guess once the animation montage is done, it'll go to this guy. And I know there's blending out. What's the difference? What's blending out versus like when the animation ends? I don't even know. Montage ended. So this is where I get confused. It's like I don't get where like this when this gets called. Thank you, one and only. Appreciate it. Good luck. Good luck on your game. Thank you for tuning in. I don't, but yeah, like I said, I don't think post migration is an issue with dedicated servers. I mean, there will be the cases where the dedicated server maybe gets interrupted, like it's about to shut down for whatever reason. I know that's an issue with AWS, and if that's the case, there's handler functions you can like code yourself on how you want to handle that, but that can get advanced. Are you using Unity? No, Unreal. I used to like Unity though. Finding Jay, funny guy. But yeah, I guess I'll. I don't know. Thing is, I don't know where this delegate gets set. It might get set in blueprints. That's the thing. I don't know, but in its gas documentation project, I think it is pretty much just all C++. Like I don't. Like there is this, but like. I mean, there's no code in here. Like the event graph's empty. That's why I get confused sometimes. Finding Jay. you Finding Jay, you're a troll. You're trouble, my friend. Yeah. No, no. It's like weird. It's a weird ability task. I mean, also I'm not too familiar with like how it works as well. Like I know the big delegate function is. Oh wait, no, he does have the. Oh, okay. He does have an on montage. Where's he? Oh. No, I was just confused there because I wasn't. He had a delegate, but I didn't see where he set the function to the delegate. So he does have a function for that delegate. Did you buy a new gaming seat? Baraka. I mean, it's the same one I've been using for a while. But you haven't been here in a while, Baraka. How are you? Last question. You know how to tackle a wanted system? I do not want to know. Only that seems very difficult. Like a bounty system, right? Actually, I might have an idea for that bounty system. I mean, if it can probably that could probably be done through the game mode, like that. It just stores like who's wanted. But if it's like an MMORPG game, you might have to save that information in an external database. Are there any gun models that are free? I'm struggling on my gun models system. 999. I'm a bad person to ask when it comes to free models. I mean, the Unreal Engine Marketplace. Just look through the monthly free content. They usually got some stuff. Okay, so they do have this on montage ended. I was like, oh, okay, I'm an idiot. They bind the function right here. They don't really do much in it. Like on completed is just gonna be that refers to this, which just ends the ability. I feel like stuff like I know it's like good like coding, how you say standards, but sometimes I don't get like the reasoning for using a delegate for this. Like I feel like it's just unnecessary. Like, I mean, just for like, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying is making sense right now. But anyway, the big thing though is Okay, montage blending out. I still don't know what blending out means. But anyway. On ability canceled on gameplay event. So this is the big thing. Because this is what you're quote unquote waiting on at the end of the ability task, or near the end of the ability task. Because that's going to call this. Like I said, this is what spawns the projectile on the server. I just don't know when this delegate gets called. Or gets... this delegate function gets called. Like, on gameplay event. Like, when does this... I don't even know. So yeah, that's my next thing. Because that was what I was just looking at, but... I'm hoping I can get that done by next stream, at least the animation, and maybe start on the line trace stuff. But I took a sneak peek at the gas shooter code and the gas shooter project, and bruh, it makes my head spin. I'm not gonna lie, this stuff can get really complicated. Like, I'll just show you, like, first off, he has 2 gameplay abilities that get triggered when you fire the rifle or any weapon. So like, I'll start with game GA rifle primary instant. Like, he's doing prediction stuff here, like another ability task, and then like all this stuff here. It's just like, it's just so complicated. And then the line trace stuff, like, this is where it gets really complicated, and I'm just like, whoa. RPCs, like, just so much stuff. Then we got this. I don't even know what this does. Yeah, just a bunch of stuff, and it's very scary. And like, in here, he's got more stuff, like batching abilities. Like, I don't even know what any of this means, but I gotta figure out eventually. So that's gonna be tough. We're not there yet. Right now, we're on easy stuff, even though I'm making it seem very difficult. But yeah, not too much here. This is just the animation. But yeah, what was I doing? Oh yeah, the on gameplay event function. So he makes this add gameplay event tag container delegate. Adds a new delegate to call when gameplay events happen. It will only be called if it matches any past tags in past filter container. See, like, I don't even know what that means. Like, event tags, where is this from? So it gets passed in from the actual ability. So event tags, what do we got here? See, like, just an empty container. That's why it's like confusing sometimes. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. But that's why I gotta debug this stuff on my own. But I know this is definitely getting called, because if this doesn't get called, then this doesn't get called. And if this doesn't get called, then in this project, you wouldn't see anything when you fire a weapon. You wouldn't see anything. So it's definitely getting called. I just don't know how don't know how right now, and that is for me to, I guess, find out. Yeah, tough one. Very, very tough one. Tough one, boys. Tough one. I guess on that note, I guess on that note, probably end the stream soon. I'll give it like a few more minutes. Yeah. On gameplay event. Yeah, I mean, right now what I gotta do on my own is just figure out when this function gets called. I know it's getting binded to a gameplay event tag container delegate, but like it's very confusing because the tags passed into this is an empty container, as far as I can tell. How do I insert model/systems I got from the Unreal store? So yeah, that's a good question. I can go through that real quick actually, and then maybe after that we just close the stream out. So open up the Epic Games launcher, go to, hold on, I'm just letting it load. Give me a sec, 999. Go to Unreal Engine. Okay, go to your library. So you're gonna have like a bunch of stuff. Well, those are your projects. Sorry, go to Marketplace, and then like for example, I just did this name starter pack. Or no, sorry, that's not what it was actually called though. Hold on, look it up. So it's this, so you got own, and then you should see add to project here. And once you click this, then you'll have all your project. Now, if you have some projects built in Unreal Engine source, just click on show all projects, and then just select your project. Keep in mind that for your projects built in Unreal Engine source, you're gonna have to manually select the version. So make sure this lines up here. Ooh, yes, Kai, yes. Yeah, I think that's it though, but yeah. That'll probably be it. I'm just so confused. Maybe I don't know like how gameplay event tag container delegates work, because like I'm pretty sure this event tags thing is empty. That's why like I'm confused. It's like this function adds a new delegate to call when gameplay events happen. It will only be called if it matches any tags in past filter container. You know what it might be? I think maybe this is just my hypothesis. Maybe there isn't something in here. Maybe I'm wrong, and then an effect gets applied that has a tag in it. Maybe let me look at the ability actually real quick. We'll do a little more investigating. Why not? Is there like a triggers? No triggers. BP gun projectile, gameplay effect, gun damage. Yeah, I don't know. Just confusing stuff, you know. Confusing stuff, boys and girls. Are there any girls here? Probably not. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, guys. So, isn't the tag will be sent when you use it in a gameplay ability? Yes, that is true. Tags are definitely applied when you if you specify that in your ability, they're definitely applied when you activate the ability. I'm just trying to see how this event this function gets invoked. Like he puts on this delegate, but it's like then the delegate never gets referenced ever again. Right? And then it's like, okay, so it's got to be something with tags and events. So it's like, okay, I don't know. I guess I could loop through. I guess why not? I'll do one thing. So what can I do? I can do. I'm just gonna print out the size of this, I guess. Because I'm curious. I don't know. Why not? We got some time. We got some time, boys, right? We got some time. Why not? Wait, no. Wait, what is this object? Event? Okay, so that. Is there a size here? Num tags, maybe? Num tags? Num? No. How? Don't know how it's even possible. Alright, let's try this. I'm just curious. I just feel like this is empty. I don't know, unless I'm misreading the code. Which, knowing me, is very likely. It's just, this happens too often. But yeah, I'll try this and maybe I'll stop after that. I keep saying that, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh man, Visual Studio. We love Visual Studio. It takes like 10 years to compile. Oh yeah, I didn't address this, but the reason I'm not using Writer anymore, free trial is gonna end in February, so I was just like, you know what, I gotta get used to using Visual Studio again, because I'm not gonna pay for Writer. Not that I don't like Writer, I think Writer's very good, it's just that I'm very cheap. Hence the channel. Because trying to make everything as free as we can. Build. I feel like this is gonna fail. I don't know. I feel like I did something wrong here. Gotta save them. That's true, Kai. Gotta save them bucks. Don't have too many bucks. Unless you're like Elon Musk. Oh wow, that actually compiled. Oh, we love that ring noise. Alright, let's run this. I'm very curious. I'm very curious right now. I feel like there's nothing in here. I could be very wrong, though. Yeah, there's nothing in there. So, like, how's this... Alright, now I'm even more curious. I'm going to put another log statement now. Because there's nothing in there, right? And it's like... But this has to be getting called. Like, there's just no possible way. I'm sure he wouldn't make a function that doesn't get called. JK, I don't know that. Let's just put this. I know there's like a macro for like, you know, like printing out, like to get like the function you're in and like what line. I'm just not familiar with that. I'm sure like you guys watching probably know what I'm talking about. Alright, I'm gonna run that because that's gotta be good. Oh, you know what I should do? I should print out the event tag. I should do that. I should be like, what is the event tag? What is the event? And also, there's just not that many events or event. Yeah. Now my thing's frozen. There's not that many tags. Like, he does have event tags. Event montage. It's... interesting. Yeah, I feel like I should... I probably should... You know what it might be, actually? It might be as a name instance. I didn't even think of that about that. But he doesn't have an name instance C++, or wait. Probably isn't as a name instance, actually, now I think about it. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, let's run this. I'm pretty sure it's going to get called, like, it's literally like 1,000%. Yeah. 100% got called. I'll print out the event tag, I guess. Percent S. I mean, what do I do here? It's like, is there a 2-string on this thing? Bro, Visual Studio is so slow. Like, someone, please help me. But not literally. Okay. Thank you. That's what we like to see. We like seeing that 2-string. Alright. It might be, yeah, I'm starting to think he does in the animation instance. I mean, where else could he be sending this gameplay event? I don't understand. I think what I'm going to do after this, run it, see the event tag, do a control find all on the blueprints and in the code, C++ code, see where the event's coming from, and then after that I'm going to call it a day. By day, I mean night, because it's nighttime now. Yeah, it definitely doesn't help that I have 3 Visual Studios and 3 Unreal Engine projects and OBS running at the same time. Well, it's 7 a.m. for me. Good morning. Good morning, Kai. That's crazy. 7 a.m. Wow. I couldn't imagine that. Being awake at 7. No, I'm kidding. Kidding. No, I'm usually awake early as well. Alright. Let's run it now. It's both. Okay, so there's multiple events here. Whoa. Let's do spawn projectile first. I feel like that one's easier to find. And also it's first, so I like to go in order. Okay. No. That doesn't count because this is the delegate function. I want to know what led to making the delegate function get called. So let's go. When you haven't. Oh my goodness, Kai, I hope you're trolling. Kai, you gotta get that sleep. Even if it's weird, even if it's sleeping during weird hours. Because I believe you're a growing boy, and growing boys need sleep. Alright, let's search for the blueprints, because I'm very curious. Like, there's gotta be something that... So you know what the annoying thing is? This search doesn't, like, do the details. Like, for example, right, if I look up ability.skill, it doesn't look through the details. So, like, that event tag could be coming from, like... Could be coming from here. Or an effect, right? Like, it could be, I don't know, like... Also, I don't know why I'm expanding this stuff. Usually if stuff is collapsed by default, it usually just won't have anything in them, but... Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I feel like it's gotta be the Aneem instance. Does he have that? It's got... Where's the Aneem instance? It probably is that. I'm willing to bet absolutely nothing, because gambling is bad, boys and girls. Where is his... Okay. I feel like he probably does it... Ah. Yeah, it probably does in here. So aim down sights. Stunned. Yeah, he definitely doesn't hear now. But actually, I'll just look up event. Oh, that's way too much. A name. Oh, it could be a name notifies. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, this gas documentation project is way too much for me. I know it's definitely probably not in here. Can it be in the name graph? No, I don't think it's gonna do that in here. Or the name notifies. Actually, that I'll do that, and then that's it. Generic event by tag. A name notify. Yeah, he definitely. This is definitely like something that he is meant to be subclass. I just don't know by what. I hate animation so much. Oh man, this is why I'm not an artist or an animator. I just can't do this stuff. Way too difficult. I mean, like, it's definitely being used. Yeah, boys. I don't know. This is very weird. Very weird. But I'll take one more look at the animation blueprint, and that's probably it. I've said that like 10 times now, but I mean, like, hit rate. No, he's definitely not calling stuff in here. I feel like it's got to be an animation notify, but like, I mean, I doubt. Yeah, there's no way he's calling stuff in here. I feel like there's just there's like a class that I'm just missing, but I guess I'll figure that out. There's definitely an animation notify that essentially is sending a gameplay event. And then because of that, oh, I think I understand. Okay. Well, sorry. I don't know where the animation notify is, but it's from that animation notify. You know what it might even be? It might even be in the animation montage itself, but I'll go check that. So basically, it sends a gameplay event with an event tag, and then, you know, so this guy, because we called add gameplay event tag container delegate, we passed this on gameplay event function, which basically just calls this event receive function. In the case of the fire gun ability, because I believe since we passed an empty event tags object, or sorry, empty event tag container, that I believe means that any gameplay tag applied will trigger this this delegate function, which will thereby call this function. That's why he has an if check here checking the tag associated with the event. Now it's my job to find the animation notify that sent the event. Hopefully that's what I just said was right and not complete fake science. But we'll see. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. I'm gonna just read people's names off one by one because I don't think it was that much. Thank you to Ghost, Corsair, Gaming, Kai Sakai, Jeff, Susia, Corsair Game, or I already said Corsair Gaming, XL Deluxe Gaming, Talus Lincoln, One and Only, Karukia Dio, Affix999, Dennis Ficum, and Alexander Senishin, JC, and Finding J. I think that, and Baraka. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys sometime in the future. But until then, have a great day, night, morning, afternoon.